Oh, hey, good morning. I lost track of time. I didn't realize the market's just opening, so we'll pull up Spotify, get cranking, huh? Got a jump in pre-market due to CPI and uh, data inflation being lower than expected. The market interprets that as more potential for future rate cuts, which would be bullish for risk assets such as stonks. I've been having a weird disconnect with my Trade of 8 where I get like behind. For example, it'll be showing me like the 9:29 candle when it's 9:30, so I'll be like a minute behind on my charts. That doesn't make it easy to trade, but one thing I'm looking for is this value area high here. We could break above. It's kind of like right where resistance is as well. If we could break above this. Oh no.
Hello, man.
What's going on? How you doing?
Good morning.
Morning, good morning. How you doing?
Very well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Let's go. CPI came lower than expected.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching that NQ trend line since the beginning of this downtrend.
Mm. Okay, okay.
streets get cold, my niggas outside. Alright, yeah. On road tryna skip the pound. Ride for my niggas gon' ride. Alright, yeah. Backseat drinking out the bottle. Yeah, tryna swallow my pride. Alright, yeah. 4 a.m. in Toronto. When the streets get cold, my niggas outside. Alright, yeah. Follow me, I don't follow. So niggas don't know about mine. Yeah, this one just hit the dollar. Yeah, I can still go and be a model. I don't do no Zans, what you saying, what I write. I've been pitching crack, what's that, what I write. I don't like y'all, on sight though. On my life, in my grandmama backyard. Bring her back, Lord, bring it back one time. If you ain't wanna know what you asked for, cause you just might get what you asked for. Is your strap on, where your backbone? Don't amaze me, I'm amazing. Yeah, I just moved me out the basement. You a base head, you a basket case man. Word on the ends, you a waste man. 4-5 shooters in a town. When the streets get cold, my niggas outside. Alright, yeah. On road tryna skip the pound. Ride for my niggas gon' ride. Alright, yeah. Backseat drinking out the bottle. Yeah, tryna swallow my pride. Alright, yeah. 4 a.m. in Toronto. Yeah, when the streets ain't cold, my niggas outside. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Nigga, what you mean? You ain't got no cheese. Broke niggas everywhere, got me cheese. But I VIP. When I reach, I don't need ID. Yeah, let me tell you all about the story of a real nigga. How you know? People always wanna build with you. Fuck it, I can hear the crickets. I'm a meal ticket, that's a meal ticket. Got some $1,000 paintings on display. Fix your face, build the case then. Escaping, can't catch me, can't check in. From the gate like 4-5 shooters in a town. When the streets get cold, my niggas outside. Alright, yeah. On road tryna skip the pound. Ride for my niggas gon' ride. Alright, yeah. Backseat drinking out the bottle. Yeah, tryna swallow my pride. Alright, yeah. 4 a.m. in Toronto. When the streets get cold, my niggas outside. Alright, yeah.
I like a pullback into 730 to like 690. It kind of just wicked off it, but I wanted to see it pull back further into that zone. I might have missed it. Like trying to go higher.
bitches dive in, but it's head first. Applying pressure when I put together letters. I'm a king, I'm a myth, beat a bitch down with my scepter. These Vinny treasures feeling better than a million sweaters in Alaska. Your raps are corny
Yeah, I'm
as
still
Nebraska.
confused, I don't
Laxa,
know.
days
Spy
before
is
my
a bit
throwaways were trash.
weaker.
Highs master on acetone, acid foam, talking trash like John McEnroe. You a little bitch with the fucking cabbage patches for. Watch me smack a hoe, turn around and catapult up above my castle's moat, right into my fucking throne. Yo, this man is dapper, manufactured in hell. You candy rappers, goddamn disaster myself. I'm chilling. Clubhouse and demanding passwords so villains can't infiltrate. This type of lifestyle that one simulates. My bitch is great, had a dinner date with William Gates. He took her to his biggest
At
state.
the
bitch
moment,
flipped
Spy is
safe,
not
still
telling me
escaped
that
through the
we
kitchen
can
bank.
go
Dipping down the interstate, handing me the money,
much
started
higher,
sucking me
so
off.
I
It's a
don't know.
full-blown virus, we don't fuck with a car. Made money off the white without touching the soft. I'm in there, $1 million, I've been there about a few times. Mulan, she on the futon, trying to do lines, it's coupon. In highway about $1.50, middle finger out the window, who wanna fuck with me? I told Doms that how'd you stop popping Molly? Trying to blow up and die, some real kamikazes. Young fishermen sinking in Lake Michigan. Innocence, voice of an angel, some mini Ripperton. Exquisite bitch, getting lit, live from the Wimbledon. Still sending this ill pimpin', this Bill Clinton. She butt naked swimming, I'm paying her no attention. Workaholic, got a TV show. I know you've seen the crib, nasty since a young and mine. Sanitary birth, watch a beat get buried in a hearse. Yeah, I kill myself. Mac hippie analog, you rap MIDI, turn the cameras off and made you snap, slap your bandana off. Your bitch greet me like I'm Santa Claus, mouth wide, I'm high as a satellite, see. I'm in ancient Greece, getting head from Aphrodite. Mac is mighty, got a bunch of whiteys acting like me. I set the bar high. It's a bizarre ride where the far side and plaid pants hit a hole in one on the par 5. Eyes closed, drinking whiskey, let the car drive. These hoes thirsty, see the dick and they large drive. The Ross rapper, baby forehead autographer. On top of Saturn, I'm sending shots from a rocket blaster. Believe me, this is where geniuses live. It's most dope, you holier than all of Jesus' kids. But we speaking to heathens and all of these even Stevens who don't need a reason, just want a bitch they can feed with semen. No need for sleeping, Chiba gon' keep it dreaming. I'm faded, been in Cali a little too long. It got me jaded, hit Japan and I'm Instagram and camera shy. Samurais fucking up a germ beat, teach you how to vandalize. The bandana Santana tied, my sound amplified, screams on Kenny Wood, still phantom rise. My pockets fat, still looking for some pants my size. They overanalyze everything I fantasize. We could have a conversation, we could pantomime, or you could come a little closer, put your hand in mine. Just like in prison, time to set you free. Watching movies in silence, describing what I see. Word.
A lot of you rappers ain't fuck with Mac Miller. Wow. A lot of you rappers ain't fuck with Mac Miller. Nah.
And when you squeeze me, baby, the bass goes dum dum dum.
What in the world? Was there news? What just happened?
Yeah, crazy spike. I don't see any news.
Yeah, what the fuck? I'm in a trade that almost stopped me out. I went short. Now it's going back down. If it could just hit my take profit and get me out of this wacky trade, that'd be excellent. I don't know what that was. There's no
What was
news
the stop
today.
loss if
Like
it
736.
oh,
Aiming for like 623 for my take profit. I don't know. Maybe I should have exited after that weird spike and we got back down into profit, but now it's just, I don't know what happened. I liked my trade. Still in it. That weird spike kind of gave me some concern for sure. Very weird.
Walking on the moon, see I try to get to you, but I just can't find my way. As the time moves on and the moment's gone, I really hope I can see the
I took it there. I didn't quite hit my profit target, but I don't really like the way it's moving right now.
in my stomach, got this feeling in my lungs, but the doctors
yep,
they won't
nice.
see me 'cause they only treat for pain. They keep sending me
And now it drops, and
insane.
I should have been patient. Because they're... Yep. It would have hit my target right there. Damn. Alright. Just need to be more patient next time.
That 5-minute close was some good indication.
Yeah.
After all that crazy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably should have taken that as a sign to hold, but I just really didn't like that one spike. It got so close to stopping me out. It just seemed like a weird, I don't know. Now it's dropping real nice. Yeah, should have been patient.
Woke up from a dream, got your hands around my neck, but I just can't catch my breath. Spitting out my teeth while you're smiling back at me. I got a knife stabbed in my back. It ain't cheating, it ain't fleeting, but I guess I hit my peak. Got this wrapped around my tongue, got this lie within my cheeks. But my mother, she don't wonder that these words will never speak. We gon' keep on playing games, even though I'm fucking weak. People telling me
Like I said, it's been 3 years since I'm knocking on your door, and I still can knock some more. Ooh, girl, is it feasible? I wanna know now, for I to knock some more. Yeah, see, in life I know there's lots of grief, but your love is my relief. Tears in my eyes burn, tears in my eyes burn, while I'm waiting for my turn. See, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. Oh, I don't wanna wait in vain. No, I don't wanna wait in vain. No, I don't wanna wait in vain. No, 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 I don't wanna wait in vain. It's your love that I'm waiting on. It's my love that you're running from. It's your love that I'm waiting on. It's my love that you're running from.
What's good, bro?
Nothing much. You take anything?
I tried a long and it was stupid. I should have shorted and I took a loss, but then I shorted and made it back. We're chilling. A small profit on the day.
Coolly.
What's up? What's up?
Hello, man.
How'd your did you make sourdough yesterday? Is that what you're baking?
Yeah, I tried a couple different loaves yesterday. Blueberry lemon loaf and then a croissant loaf.
That sounds insane. But how do you make a croissant sourdough? What's that?
So it's just like regular sourdough, right? But instead of a little bit of whole wheat flour, you just substitute it for more white flour, and then you add butter in the
Frozen butter?
Yeah, frozen butter.
So it's like flaky, huh?
Yeah. No,
Cool.
it turned out pretty good. I fucked up though, because all the recipes called for unsalted butter.
Mm.
And all I had was salted, so I didn't add salt, like actual salt, to the dough. And you can definitely tell there's a lack of salt in the goddamn bread, so I think next time I'm gonna add salt and use salted butter, because it tastes great, just not salty. Makes a big difference.
Just use salted butter when you butter it.
Yeah. Well, I used it. I made eggs with it this morning and salted the shit out of everything, and it tasted great. So.
Oh, that's nice. Dude, how's that? You said blueberry lemon? That sounds crazy. That sounds like a scone or something, brother.
sounds great. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It tastes like sourdough bread, and then some blueberries and lemons in it, I guess. I don't know. The wife likes it. I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Well, that's cool. When did you start making sourdough?
Maybe a couple months ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, homemade.
I saw that it was a difficult thing to do, so I was like, fuck it, I have time, I want to try it.
That's cool.
Turns out I'm fairly decent at it. I did want to tell you guys, I think moving forward, I'm going to just kind of be on my own whenever I am trading. And then after I'm done taking trades for the day, hop in the chat, talk to you guys. But
Word?
I like to talk whenever I am trading. I like to talk through it.
Of course, man.
Yeah, whatever works for you, brother.
So you wanna say that you are finished for today?
I am done for today, yes.
Nice.
What did you take?
I took a short earlier around 19,709. It hit my first TP and then came back, stopped out my runner.
Yeah, that weird spike was crazy, huh? That like 1 minute candle that jumped like 50 points and then came back down.
Yeah, like 852.
Yeah, that almost stopped me out, dude. It came within
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like 7 points of stopping me out on my
Yeah,
short.
That was the one that got me.
Yeah. We just kind of had a similar thing a couple minutes ago. I don't know if you saw that. Like we were dropping and it just reversed like 60 points in a minute.
Yeah, I did see that.
Crazy. There's some weird moves happening.
How do you guys feel about paid mentorships, like paid discords?
I've never tried it, but I think there could be value if there's somebody that is like legitimate and then you can learn from them.
You wanna try it?
I don't know, man. I have a call with one of them today at 10, but I don't know. I'm gonna ask some questions, but it's gonna be like 3 to 5 grand to join, which
Holy
is
shit.
insane to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What the fuck?
I know. So I'm like, is it really worth it? Like, I don't know. I also feel weird about it because, like, why are you charging so much money if you're profitable? Like, I get it's valuable information, but why is it that expensive?
Just there's a shit ton of money to be made in it, man.
Yeah, I mean, people are paying it, so I guess so.
It's like there's a crazy version of it too with like affiliate codes for like prop firms.
Yeah.
There's like traders who have affiliate codes and they make like 6 figures to millions off of affiliate referrals, just off that. Actually insane. I've seen some people on Twitter who like post their affiliate earnings, and it's more, they're making like hundreds of thousands trading, like they're profitable traders, but they make like 5 times more off their affiliate links than they do even trading. And it's like risk-free, absolute zero effort income. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
people just enter your affiliate code when they buy an account, and then you can make insane money off of it. So it's like, but yeah, no, I
Yeah.
feel you. Like if you're super profitable, charging that much.
I mean, I guess it kind of keeps away degens, you know, like you
For
gotta be
sure.
serious to be in there. I guess it makes sense. Whatever. I don't know if I could justify $5 grand though. That's I
Pretty
I can
crazy.
Find all this information online. We'll find out. I'll ask a bunch of questions.
I got a dude in my YouTube. He said, I'm in a group and they're pretty good. I can give you the name if you want. It's more of a company though, and there's a chat room with a few moderators and they share their screen.
Sure. Yeah, what's the name?
True Trading Group.
What is it?
True Trading Group. I'll throw it.
True Trading Group.
I mean, it's exactly how it sounds, but I'll throw it in the trade chat. Said I joined them in 2020, I think, and then took a break from trading, then rejoined because I really like them. What do you like about them? Curious.
I really just want to see like profitable traders, like how their minds work. What are they saying day to day? Twitter's been kind of shit. I haven't even touched Twitter in like 2 weeks now.
Yeah. But
I feel like fully that girl that I sent you is your style. Totally your style.
oh shit. Let me hold up. That ICT dude, I sent him in our Discord and I said that he seemed legit. Did you ever check him out fully?
I did. I've seen a couple of his videos. Since I don't know that I really vibe with how he talks about it.
Gotcha. Alright, I didn't really watch. I just saw he like released some video lately about like his whole strategy and how he does prop firms and everything. I wasn't sure.
Yeah. No, it's similar to what I'm doing. He's just there are differences that I do not necessarily want to pick up on.
This dude said they have educational courses. The lead trader used to work for a hedge fund, so he has experience and he talks throughout the day in the chat room about potential trades. Nice.
Cool.
Said they also trade options. Some of the people in their trade options as well-rounded, kind of a good mix of things. It sounds like the price isn't too
Is
bad.
it free? Or
No.
you said
Said price isn't too bad compared to other chat rooms. I don't know what the price would be.
I feel like charging money for a decent chat room makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you know, for sure. Like, not everybody's gonna just pay. But $5 grand is crazy.
That's pretty significant.
like why wouldn't I just spend $5 grand trading? Like why wouldn't I just, I guess to shorten the time, but
Yeah, probably the theory is that like if you were to become profitable 5 grand, you could make it back pretty fast. But I don't know. I also, that would be too steep of a price for me. He said he joined for 500 because the first time he joined he got a discount. Oh, he joined for 500 because I got a discount, but the first time it was around 1,000. That's crazy. Is it just a one-time payment? I'd hope so.
they typically are. $1,000 a month would be insane.
Or like a year, I don't know. Sometimes I do like annual memberships. Oh my god, dude. I have a zone from like 730 to like 690. It's been pretty on point today. It got back up in there. I just thought about re-entering a short and I didn't. Now it's like 70 points below. That's a yearly subscription. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm too stubborn. Too stubborn to ask for help. I feel like I have to figure it out on my own or else I don't know. Not that I don't like try to learn from other people, but
I feel it.
there's something in me that like feels like I have to do it or like do something that, not that I have to be unique, but like I don't know how to really describe it.
I feel like I understand exactly what you're saying right now. It's hard to put into words.
I'm just using like volume profiles and trading price action and volume, but it's certainly not the first person to do that. But I feel like it just has to be something that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Did
will.
you learn that strategy from a specific person, or was it just kind of a?
It's just been like a culmination of things I've seen other people do, but also like what I've found to work for me. It's kind of just like a combination. Like I always liked like trading like price action and like levels and volume, but then I added in the volume profile and I started to like adopt some kind of ideas from that. And one that I'm like how I'm trading now is just looking at like areas of high volume and then using those as like support and resistance, and it's been pretty insane, honestly. It's like very similar, you know. Since I started using this, I'm very much just looking at like where liquidity is and basically taking trades when it comes into like, depending on price being bullish or bearish, and then if it like pulls back or like rejects off of an area of liquidity, and then I enter in that area of liquidity with my stop above or below it, and then target like the next likely area of liquidity that price would move to.
Do you go into each day with like a plan on what you want to see, or do you just trade based off of current price action?
Both. Sometimes I feel like if I have a plan, it kind of screws me though, because I get a bias. Like that's what happened today. I should have been short on my very first trade. If I took a short where I tried to go long, it would have been an absolute killer entry. It was at like 715. But what I wanted to see is I want to see price break above and then hold that liquidity and then move up, especially after like that move up in the pre-market. And so I kind of had that bias, and then when we opened and moved higher and then like came back and retested this area, I got long. And so I think like having that plan or having that thought in my head kind of like blinded me to see that it was like actually a much better short setup, because we didn't hold the support and then we were retesting and rejecting. So it's like I took a long and I was just like, what am I doing? Like I just realized pretty much my pre-market bias caused me to take a stupid trade. So then I entered short and it worked out. But
Right.
Yeah, I don't always have a plan. I look at 1 hour or 4 hour to kind of get an idea of like where we are in terms of like, are we close to highs or swing lows? Like if we break that structure, you know, obviously I'm looking for upside or downside accordingly. But then I pretty much just look at like, where high volume areas are, and then wait for price to like break and retest essentially.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, because I think just like yesterday and today, I was thinking like, oh, I should, coming into the day, have like an idea what I want to see and only trade according to that, you know? But then I think with that mindset, it caused me to, like I said, like I should have just, instead of what I wanted to happen, I should have been more open to like what I was seeing happen, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Now that I'm a young man, the devil's haunting me. He won't let me sleep. I see him in my dreams, and every day I wake, my soul it tries to take. But Papa taught me stay the course and pray for better days. Don't mind what they say. Be what you about if you are who you say. No need to speak it loud. Papa's love was strong when he held you in his arms. Could nothing ever break that bond. When I was a snot nose, my papa told me, all you got is family, son. Soon you'll see. Always hold your mama's hand when you're crossing that street. What papa told me when I was a snot nose, my papa told me, all you got is family, son. Soon you'll see. Always hold your mama's hand when you're crossing that street. What papa told me. When I was a snot nose, my papa told me, all you got is family, son. Soon you'll see. Always hold your mama's hand when you're crossing that street. What papa told me.
Did Yvonne say something before you left or not?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't think so. I didn't realize you left.
Okay.
I hope we weren't talking over him or something. How you doing, man? How you been after last week?
I actually fucking blew up my account yesterday. Fucking, I don't know. Last week was rough. I then took those 4 days to figure out what was going on, and then I got on yesterday, saw how down my account was, and then just traded, absolutely terribly.
Yeah.
So I just kind of sent it. I don't know. Yesterday my head wasn't really screwed on right like I thought it was. I just wanted to be green. I wasn't really trading based on anything. And then once I wasn't green after my first trade, I was just like, fuck it. I'm either tanking it or we're going up. So I just tanked it.
Yeah, that's what I did last Friday with my PA. I made a mistake and I kind of tanked it. And then I was like, well, I'm already low. But now, as I'm trying to grind challenge accounts back up to get PAs, I realize not the right mindset to have.
Nope.
Even if you're down, it's it's still better than having to hit 3,000 profit and then work your way back up. But I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, it's I've been kind of dealing with the same things, man.
Yeah, part of the game. Luckily, I had a free reset from Top Step. They screwed up some payment processing a few months back, so they gave me a free reset code. So
Nice.
did that this morning, so we're on a fresh account today.
Nice, man. Use that as a nice fresh start.
And then actually making physical changes to how I'm trading should help.
In what way? If you don't mind sharing, I'm curious.
Yeah, so I'm actually increasing my size to 3 instead of 2. purely based on statistics. Just over the course of the last account, I've noticed that my risk to reward average was like a 1.5, and I was only having like a 50% win rate, so long run that's not profitable. And it's because a lot of my trades were, they would hit my first TP, but then I would have literally half of my position still open back to break even.
Yeah.
So if I can increase the amount that is hitting my first TP, and then having only 1/3 left to break even, then that should increase it. I don't know how to do the whole exact math on what the R to R multiple would be long term, but that should help with that. And then not talking about trading outside of it, not sharing, my
Yeah. No, I feel that, man. I made the
You
mistake
know,
of telling my family.
yeah, like it's
My
all
mom will be like,
set.
"How was trading?"
Pressure.
Like, fuck, mom. Don't ask me. Ask me if I hit a good day. Don't ask me when I blow my PA account. Don't even. But they have no idea of knowing. They're just trying to be nice. Like, oh, how'd it go today?
Right?
Like, well, I didn't fucking shoot myself, so that's good.
That's a plus.
Yeah. You're still talking to me, so that's good. I haven't fully committed.
Yeah.
No, it's a tough one. I've seen a lot of people say that. Like, don't while you're learning, don't share it with anybody. But at the same time, like, if you have people that love you and whatnot, like, I don't know, say you have a bad day and then you're in a bad mood, you don't want them to be like, the hell's wrong with him? If you can just be like, yeah, I had a bad trading day, then they understand. But, well, they don't, but they at least can comprehend why you might be in a not a great mood.
Yeah.
But
Well,
no,
I'm just gonna try to not talk about it, especially when I'm like hitting achievements, profitable few weeks in a row. Don't tell anybody. I don't know why I do it. Maybe I'm looking for validation or something, but
yeah,
then it puts that unnecessary pressure on myself when I get back in, and then I start performing poorly because I'm worried about what they're gonna think whenever I am no longer consistently green. So I'm like, well, god damn it, I'm gonna eliminate that as a whole and just not talk about it.
for sure. No, I completely understand that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's really tough. I think it's also so impacted by like things outside of it as well, in terms of like what's going on in your day-to-day life.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if I'm in a better mood, I just trade better. If I'm like down or grumpy or something, I'm more likely to go on tilt or like, just do good shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I kind of changed how I'm trading a little bit. Like my strategy, not a whole lot, but yeah, I'm taking 5 contracts, and I was like taking the majority off at 30 points and then leaving 1 runner. But similar to you, I realized like if I lose like 200, 250 on a trade, and then my average win is like 300 to 400, like that's not that profitable. So now I'm risking more, but I'm also aiming for more. Like I'm going for like 60, 70, 80 point moves.
Right.
And with this market being so volatile, it's been working. I mean, sample size of only like 3 days so far, but
Yeah.
and I just realized like with NQ, it's a lot easier to be right if you do have a wider stop. Like I don't really like having like a 40, 50 point stop. It doesn't. But at the same time, I found that like it just gives me more, because like price will do some crazy shit. Like that big spike that we had today during that short. Like we were both in a short, and had my stop loss not been wide, that literally would have stopped me out for a loss before it came down and hit my profit. So it's like. I found that, funny enough, like taking more risk actually allows me to win more often, because just like crazy little things that NQ likes to do won't stop me out, and like, yeah. But I'm sure there'll be a day where I take like 2 full-size losses and feel absolutely great about it. But yeah, it's just like trusting yourself and patience. Like today, I exited my short right before it hit my take profit because I was like, that big spike kind of spooked me, and I was like, shit, I'm in profit. I kind of just want to take it. And then immediately after it dropped like another like 70 points. I was like, oh sweet. I probably should have just waited and I would have had a big day, but instead I have a very small day. But it's alright. We're profitable. I came back from a dumb trade early and consider that a win.
Yeah, for sure. Just gotta see the bright side.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm sorry it's been tough.
No, I think
feel the
it's
same
just one of those things that had to happen. You know, I'm not too bummed out about it. Shit, the last account that blew, that one hurt more than this one. So I don't know. For some reason, I feel better going into this account just because I'm making actual changes. Like there's actual things I'm doing differently. I'm going to be back testing more. You know, whenever I have green streaks, I'm going to try my best to be conscious about drawdown. Like that's a very real thing. Don't be so discouraged whenever you do see drawdown.
Yeah.
Just trying to be very aware of all of this stuff moving forward. So I'm kind of excited, to kind of get a fresh start. I'm not too bummed out about it.
For sure.
But fuck, this is hard.
Yeah.
It's very hard, man.
Oh, what's up? You're back.
Yeah, I had some crash. I don't know what happened. And I was in the middle of that trade.
Oh no. It
But
worked
it
out?
was platinum. It was platinum, so it didn't move much, but it hit my stop loss when I reopened everything, so it's fine.
You got my happiness in your pocket, but you don't text me back anymore. I'm just a memory in your deleted file. I still touch myself when I think of you, baby. Even if nothing happens, we can still be
You'll ever take Adderall?
Never tried it.
No, not really.
It's good shit.
You say good shit.
It's good shit, man. It's something you can get addicted to, though.
You can, you said?
Yeah, I mean, a few years back, I was trying to do this real estate stuff. I was popping Adderall like every day, just trying to stay in my room for 8 hours at a time, trying to figure this shit out. And then I realized I was just a very uncomfortable person to be around. I was just angry all the time. Like the stupidest shit would irritate the hell out of me. I kind of was able to take a step back, thankfully, and realize that it was that. But
Yeah.
taking it at small amounts, maybe once a month, if that, isn't terrible. It does help me get shit done. So I don't know. I was curious to see if y'all had any views on it.
Yeah, I've never tried it. I know people school and shit who used it whenever they need to like bust out work, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, that is hilarious. Like that sounds like just doing Adderall and like we're in real estate. I don't know why it's so funny to me.
Yeah. No, I remember being at my in-laws' house at dinner, and it didn't matter what anybody said. It enraged me. It didn't matter, dude. They could be talking about fucking sunshines and rainbows, and I was just pissed over there.
Dude, that's. I'm sorry. That's. I don't know why that's so funny though. It's like somebody incredibly mad over everything. I'm kind of curious. I want to see like, does Adderall make you angry?
Look that shit up. I've never looked into it. It made me angry.
Made me angry. Adderall has been reported to cause rare neuropsychiatric side effects, including mood changes, aggressive behaviors, and worsening irritability.
Yeah, there you go. Rare? That's rare?
I don't know. Yeah, it says it can cause irritability in some people, which means that the dosage might be too high.
Oh, well, maybe that was the issue.
I guess it says the irritability is caused by fluctuations in dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin. So just like your brain chemistry gets all fucked, I guess.
Yeah, makes perfect fucking sense.
It just makes me think
no,
of...
I'm taking a quarter of what I was taking then now.
I will stick with coffee.
That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Not a bad call.
Yeah, it's like, it reminds me of like roid rage or something. Like,
Dude, kind of.
do you want some more macaroni and cheese? And you're like, fuck! There's no reason to be angry, but you are. Scaring your family. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I've only recreationally done like weed and alcohol. I guess actually some psychedelics, but not to regular enough like occurrence where it's like I feel like I'm doing it often or anything.
Yeah. I've slowed down on the weeds, man. I felt like it was making me dumb.
I definitely did as well.
Yeah, I was doing it every day. It would be like every, be like my nightcap
Yeah.
for a while, but I don't know, it just felt like after 5 p.m. I couldn't have a normal conversation. I just sounded like an absolute idiot, so I've slowed it down to just on the weekends, and that seems to have helped tremendously.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you do when you're off it for a few days and like get some good sleep, you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm not groggy, I feel great.
Yeah, my dreams came back. Like, I'm having crazy vivid dreams again.
Yeah. Yep.
No alcohol for the last, I don't know, since New Year's.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember you were on that.
Next Monday is actually my last day.
Oh, what was it? 90 days, huh?
75.
75.
Yeah.
All.
Yeah, yeah. Almost
I'm
there.
gonna drink everything on Monday.
Yeah, I'm gonna make up for all of that lost time.
I could have been getting so drunk.
Nah, we've got a group friend trip that following weekend, so I'm sure I'll drink. I think we're doing some psychedelics as
Nice.
well. That should be fun. Nice little celebration.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all should try this though. 75 hard, man. Feels good.
I looked it up. I already forgot. It's like you don't drink. What do you work out every day or something like that?
out twice a day, drink a gallon.
Twice a day.
Stick to a diet. You gotta read, take pictures.
Sounds like a job, dude.
Yeah, well, so it's only really possible for me. Nah, I say that. I've done it. This is my third time. I've done it with a full-time job in the past. But, like, this time was so much easier just because I am at home all fucking day.
Yeah.
I could just treat it as my job outside of trading.
That's nice. Yeah, I've been journaling every day since like December. Journaling, meditating.
Fuck yeah.
Then I do some sort of exercise daily. But sometimes just like going on a walk. Most days it's like weightlifting or running.
Yeah.
Today I might just go on a walk. But
I want to see you meditate.
you want to see me meditate? You want to see me just sit in a chair and close my eyes?
Yeah, live stream your meditations.
It's not very exciting. It's not really a spectator sport. But it helps with trading. It helps when you start to feel emotions, and you can just take a deep breath and be like, nope, I'm not gonna full port.
Dude, I've tried I actually tried meditating last week. I've tried it in the past several times. I struggle. It is very hard.
It is. The more you do it, just like anything, then you get used to it.
Are you able to just absolutely clear your mind and think of nothing?
I don't. No, not for any like extended period of time.
Is there like a specific thought in your head while you're doing it the whole time, or what?
Generally not. Sometimes I'll try to like picture something or visualize something. But for the most part, no. I just try to focus on like breathing and just think about like breathing slowly in, deep breath, and then like breathing slowly out, full exhale, and then just like I just think about breathing, and I just do that over and over and over, and then after a few minutes, it like puts your body in a weird state where you're like you feel very like calm and relaxed.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
You've done it too? Dude, I don't know, man. It's like I've only felt that way like one time. I don't know.
Have you ever tried like a guided meditation?
Yeah, that's what I tried last week. And I mean, I don't know, I felt good afterwards, but during it, I'm thinking of a million different things and I just can't seem to shut my brain off.
Yeah, no, I think that's normal.
But I guess, yeah, repetition, just stay consistent. Eventually you'll get better at it.
Yeah, and it's I don't know. From what I learned, like when I was learning about it, is it's like not necessarily that the goal is to not think about anything, because you're going to have thoughts. It's just that you don't like hold on to them, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like you might think like, oh fuck, I need to walk my dog or something, and then you just kind of like acknowledge it and then move past it. And then or like you might think like, oh, I am upset about trading or whatever, but then you don't like hold on to it. You don't like focus on any particular thought, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, breathing clears you. I often do that. Listen, I had to do it because of the diving, but I often do it on the ground or when I'm trading. Just some breathing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Fair. Yeah, the biggest thing is like you don't even have to close your eyes. Just like doing slow, deep breathing pretty much gives you like the desired effect.
How long do you do it
Yeah.
for?
You can do it 1 minute and it will like relax you all the way.
Yeah, I'd look at I mean it depends. Sometimes I'll do it for a few minutes. The longest I've ever done it is like 20 minutes, and that's weird. It's kind of crazy when you come out of it. You feel like it's almost like drugs.
Weird.
But I'll also like lately, like at night, I'll just chill with my family and we'll watch like Netflix or something. And I'll just like consciously take like deep, slow breaths. And even that, like, it just puts you in like a really, really calm state. So you can do it even when you're like watching TV or something.
Yeah.
Like think of like doing like a 5-second inhale and then 5-second exhale, and then just keep that kind of pace and just do that for a few minutes, and you'll notice.
Okay. Have you tried the guided ones? Does it work for you?
That's how I first started. Yeah, I used I think it's Headspace was the app. Used to be free. I think you have to pay for it now. But
Yeah,
yeah, I did those, and I did it in college because I would get like stressed out or really nervous about like tests or presentations and shit. And so I'd try to use it to a lot of my schoolwork was like presenting projects. You have to present it to like a panel of people, and like I don't know, anything like public speaking or something like make me like sweat and get nervous, and that just makes it worse because you realize you're like I'm sweating in front of all these people. I'm just standing up here just drenching my shirt. It's like the most obvious thing ever. Like everybody can see it. So
wearing like a light gray shirt and your pits are just black.
yeah, no, I'd always wear like a flannel. So I'd wear a t-shirt, then I'd wear something over it so you couldn't see that I was just like sweating through my shirt. That's a trick.
Noted.
But if you're in Texas, it's like 100 degrees. Good luck doing that. But
Yeah, right. I wore a hoodie every goddamn day to school. It didn't matter.
that's crazy. But yeah, I like it a lot. It's something that I should probably do more and more, especially with trading.
Yeah.
Like today, I was tempted to trade more, and I did not because like I said, I had a stupid trade and then I made it back and I'm up a very small amount. But I'm like, you know what? We'll come back tomorrow. Try again.
There you go.
It definitely helps with like impulsive behavior. Like slows things down, gives you time to think more clearly. Yeah, I could see how it would for diving. That makes a lot of sense because
Yeah, right.
the water kind of scares me. So I could see you don't want to like panic underwater.
Oh no, you gotta be relaxed all the time.
That's dope.
Do you ever film it, Yvonne?
No, not really. I could.
Yeah, I want to see what you see. Sounds cool.
Yeah. In the future, I will.
Yeah.
Also, holding breath exercise are also very calming. I think that suits you fully if you wanna try that.
Is there a specific one?
Yeah, I can send you one that I've been practicing. I don't know, like 10 years ago I was doing that. I'll send you.
Okay.
There's a devil on my shoulder. I like the way he's speaking. He wants to know who keeps you warm.
Check back tomorrow, but my trade idea ultimately was priced to go all the way back down to 370 today.
Damn.
This is what it's like in life after love. Breaking all the lonely hearts
I sent you in a trade chat.
of the
It's like, I don't know how to explain, but it's like exercise from which after that exercise you feel calmer, not like exhaust or something.
Yeah. How long can you hold your breath?
I can do it up to like 3.5 minutes.
Dang.
What? That's crazy.
Very impressive. Do you free dive or do you use oxygen?
No oxygen, just
Wow.
free dive.
That's sick. How deep can you go? Do you know?
I mean, I never test like the limits, so I don't know.
What are you typically diving at?
I mean, for what I do, it's like 10 meters is enough.
30 feet? Damn.
Yeah. And then you stay down and you wait.
That's so dope. Alright, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna come up with some questions. I'm gonna ask this guy on this call. But I will be back tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Sounds good, man. Here, take it easy. I'm probably about to head out as well. I don't plan on taking anything else.
Yeah, I'm done too, guys.
Alright. Well, I hope you all have a good day.
Yes, sir. Y'all as well. Peace.
Thank you.
See
Later,
guys
guys.
tomorrow.
Alright, thank you guys for being here. We took some trades early in the morning. I'll recap those really quick before I get off. You might have heard me saying that I kind of had a daily bias. I marked out some levels. I had 3 things I was watching. Basically, what I wanted to see, since we had this move up and a move higher off that CPI data, I wanted to see some bullish price action. What I wanted to see is that we had kind of this high volume node both in today's pre-market and then in, what was that? The 10th, 2 days ago. Monday, we had the value area high and we had a high volume node associated there. So what I wanted to see is price break above and then come down and test this area and then move to the next area of liquidity. That next area of liquidity, you see we have a volume node here and then kind of a bit of volume node here as well as one up here. This would be kind of a long shot. This was kind of my target. But with that in mind, it caused me to kind of take a trade prematurely today. And the reason is when we opened up, we get that nice move higher. We didn't break high a day on this candle though. That should have been kind of telling. And what really should have been telling is that we had this bearish candle that wiped out the previous 2, right? Really bearish engulfing candle here and closed below this zone that I wanted to see. We did maintain this swing low, so we didn't break that. And as we started to push up, I entered long. Pretty stupid. I wouldn't recommend it again. What I should have done is we were rejecting right off the top of that zone. If we look at like a 1 minute, so if I zone in, we can see we dropped below and we came up and retested and started to pull back. This would have been an excellent entry short, and then targeting where's the next level of liquidity below us, like right in here. And you can see how we came down in there before we kind of bounced again. So I took a loss on that first trade because I kind of had a little bit of a bias coming into the day. I had an idea of what I wanted to see, and even though I didn't quite see it, I still took a trade based off that idea. So that was just like a psychological mistake on my part. But I quickly reversed and I entered short as we came up and we retested this zone. I entered short. My stop loss was above this zone, so my stop loss was just above this wick right here. So I had a pretty wide stop, honestly. It was like 50 points. And my target was overnight fair value area high. And I took my contracts off before that. So really didn't execute super well today. We come out with a small win. But what kind of shook me out is that we had this weird candle here where it looks like we were moving down nice. And then we spiked up like 50, 60 points. We did close lower, but kind of that little bit of uncertainty kind of spooked me out. And then when we started to drop, I just took profit and I didn't fulfill my plan. Ideally, I'm gonna pause this music. Can't hear myself think. Ideally, what I would have done is target this next area of liquidity, and you can see that, you know, we came up, we rejected this liquidity, and we pulled right back down into here. That would have been a very profitable, very nice move. So execution was not excellent today, but we came out with a small profit. Yeah. After seeing that my trade idea would have worked out and kind of realizing that I was on the wrong side of things, even though I was, you know, it was telling me the opposite of what I did. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of disappointed me. So I was trying not to be emotional, but there was still some obvious kind of emotional reaction by me not following my second plan and taking profit early. So I was targeting 623. I took profit at 646, so another, you know, 23 points on the table. It had a pretty big day had I just kept my profit target where it was and not exited early. But you're not always going to trade perfect, and I'm still working on it, but we are looking to improve. And one of the ways that we can improve is that when we understand that we're not trading our best, or maybe we've made some mistakes, is to step away. When we have a win on the day and we're up, no reason for me to give that back trying to be greedy. So I feel like I'm reading price better, aside from taking a long in here when I should have been short. That would have been an absolutely beautiful short entry. It would have been perfect for a short entry. But you know, it's going to be a continuous learning process, and the name of the game is to stay alive and not blow it. So although today's small, it's still green. We're up over 1,100 in 3 days on these 2 Apex 50K accounts. So we're a little over a third of the way. We're trying to get to that 3,000, get these activated PAs, keep the good rush up, and start withdrawing money, start making some money. So really liking using these high volume nodes, using the volume profile. I feel like it has allowed me to kind of understand where price wants to go. And I think the remaining thing is just to trust myself and build confidence in this trading strategy, because it's been working all pretty well. So that's all I got. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna sign off and enjoy the day. It's sunny outside. You can probably see mad glare coming from there, right there. A lot of sun. All right, peace, guys. Have a good one. Get outside, drink.